Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is Millennia in the Making episode 104. Before we start, I'll just note that I've got a new headset, so if I sound a little bit different than normal, that's the reason why. We're currently playing as Kaiser Wilhelm III of the Holy Roman Empire, and he's the son of the late Kaiser Wilhelm II, who himself was the grandson of Kaiser Wilhelm I. And we're involved in 4 wars. The first one is the Byzantine Holy War for Mosul, which we don't care about. The second one is the Shia jihad for Jerusalem. Yes, that's still going. They're trying to take our land back off us, which we took off them in the first place, but we're winning it fairly handily. We have a 41.25% ticking war score. We've got a revolt in Korsun, which is somewhere. Here it is. It's these guys that are getting attacked by Count Widukind and his Moldavian forces. They're actually taking care of themselves with not having to deal with it. And we're at war with Venice. For Venice. Because fuck Venice. Speaking of Venice, their fleet is sending a force over to attack someone. So let's deal with that as castle infrastructure in Steiermark increases. That'll be very good because that building is going to be finished by the end of the month. There's the Venetian force, so we'll go around there and deal with it. These noises are really loud. Let's just see if we can tone those down a little bit more. Take ambient and effect volume down and see how that works out for us. So while we do this, I've got some bookkeeping, I guess, to go over. First of all, the CK2 to EU4 converter may not be working. And I have to disable Steam real quick, so if you'll excuse me. Come on, there we go. Got it just in time. Apologies for that. Anyway, as mentioned, the CK2 to EU4 converter may not be working properly in that it crashes whenever people try to use it. That's just something that I've seen on the Paradox Entertainment forums. So, at the end of next episode, because I record episodes 2 in a row, but at the end of next episode I will try to export the files and, form a, convert it to EU4 and see how it works. If it works. If it doesn't, we may have to resort to mods. There are mods that can help us fix this. I'm really hoping that I'm not talking too loud. These headphones are actually getting really good at, noise cancelling. Okay, there was a trade post there, but we inadvertently attacked. Oh, speaking of inadvertent, you consider that you've lost? No, he's only got 462 guys though. That gives me enough confidence that we can take him out with these 2 armies here. Or at least chase him down and, really fuck up his day. How are our other forces? These guys are in position to strike at Kola. Good. Let's just combine these 2 armies, send them around here. Now, the good news about the Venetians attacking us with this army is that, well, you can see it's reduced the 11,000 that were originally in Venezia down to 8,000. Still rough, don't get me wrong, but now we've got a really good chance of it. Anyway, let's just do quick checks. This guy's in position to strike at Kola, this guy's still down here, doing his thing. Come up here and beat these guys up. Anyway, another thing which I've seen in forums is that most of the time when you convert an empire through to Europa Universalis 4, everything's fine. You just get a big realm by itself. The HRE is somewhat different. Allegedly, if we aren't on absolute crown authority, then we'll be splintered up into multiple factions like the HRE is in the start of baseline default Europa Universalis. And there's a whole decision system and all that sort of rubbish. I'm not sure whether I want that to happen or whether I want to be a unified realm. Keeping in mind that the unified realm will be everything down this line, here, down here, and across here to Iberia. We can go to absolute crown authority. It's a huge pain in the ass because of the feudal vassal opinion thingy, malice, and I was planning on going down to medium to fix it. But consider this. We don't want to be on high because the choice is either we go on max and we have our solidified realm when we cross over to Europa Universalis 4, or we'd be on anything else and we get splintered up into the default elective HRE thing, which I'm not too sure if it'll still happen because we're running primogeniture, but well, I guess I'll find out when I do that little test run if the test run succeeds. And failing that, I'll be fucking around with mods to try and get it to work. We're not going to catch this army, but that doesn't matter because we're chasing them out of where they are, and we will definitely catch them when we get to Ferrera. Got a bunch of dukes creating ducal titles, that's fine. I don't mind that. There we go. Nice, easy victory. Oh, this sucks. Swords are sharp and dangerous. I can lead better from inside my own castle. We have gained the Craven trait. Craven blows. Utterly blows. I think it's a little bit better than it used to be. It used to be minus 10 to vassal opinion, I feel. So minus 5, not such a bad thing. And that's happened because somehow we've gotten ourselves in this damned army. Yep, that is completely my bad. See, he's leading troops in Ferrera. Let me see, where are we? We need to try moving. There we are. That's irritating. So we just promote ourselves to be head there, then select Count Franz, maybe? Oh, we resign. That's it. There we are. So, yep, that's my bad. I should have picked it up because we did raise troops in, you know, in Oberbayern. And I'm not going to risk the king himself. It might actually be a craven thing not to, you know, risk your king while you're out and about doing that sort of stuff. Oh, our air is just so good though. Okay, you know what? I'm going to see if we can come down here and just assign him to his liege levy. Where are we? Me. Thank you. Well, that's not right. That's where the king is supposed to be. Ah, but it doesn't want to put him there. Fine, where's Franz? Or at the very least somebody who's good at actually doing the job. Well, that's just unfortunate. Ah, whatever, we'll lead the attack. I don't care if we die, because our heir is actually really good. Apart from his wife. We need to kill his wife, but we're currently trying to kill the King of England. Let's get this going proper. No? Really? Pfft. The damn screen lied to me again. Yeah, there's really not much to do in the whole jihad thing, just because, well, there isn't much to do. Yeah, looks like a heretic to me. So, yeah, I'll test that thing to do with the HRE. And hopefully it, you know, isn't the case. Though, I'll be honest, I'll leave the decision up to you guys if you so choose to, you know, respond. Should we be a unified realm when we convert to Europa Universalis 4? Or just go along and do the whole HRE thing? Okay, we won that battle. Now we captured this patrician guy. And we captured some other dudes, so let's just deal with this guy first. We can ransom him for 25 gold. Let's do that. We captured this fellow. He's a pretty good military leader. So normally we would execute him and just take the piety hit, but we don't have to worry too much about that because we're already in such a dominant position here. And we need to keep our troops, or not our troops, our boats in the Gulf of Venice. Because when this battle is over, while we will occupy the island, and you know, it'll be ours, we still need to, you know, get our retinues off it. Which looks like he's given up. Yep, wonderful. Accept. Okay, so we put down the levies. Now we make somebody else leave the damn troops. Bring the boats into dock. Now we are above our limit. Excuse me. This guy wants control of Beirut. He should have control of Beirut. It's part of his stuff. So yes, we're above our limit. However, this fellow here, he might be an Italian Catholic. We can't really do much in terms of revoking stuff or anything like that. Doesn't matter, we're going to give him the county of Venezia. And you see here it actually tells us the capital will change from Venezia to Palestrina. That's what we want to happen. It's done. There you go. Beautiful. And now, Venice no longer exists. Which is good because Venice was a big problem for us. I have no idea what those little black arrows are. Not too important. Load the boats up, and we'll just dump them straight into Ferrara, I guess. It is rumoured that a great warrior from the distant east is currently passing through Oberbayern. He is said to have taken part in 100 battles or more, and his legendary fighting skills are supposed to be without peer. Perhaps he could be persuaded to pass on some of his knowledge to you. This man must be found. That's one of the martial things. Because we're electing to improve our martial ability. Okay, troops are deposited, so we can get rid of the boats. Done. These forces can just start up. I'm going to elect to lead a flank myself. And off we go. We're not going to catch the guy. But maybe we'll be able to head him off. Okay, now, I don't actually want to start any wars. I know that's odd, but we need to start doing a lot of hunting. That's assuming we don't die horribly. The reason for that is hunts are one of the things that has the best chance of getting rid of the craven trait. Apart from, you know, going out to actually do battle. Can't believe we actually got the damn thing. Okay, so the guy we made, you know, Count of Venice, made the Duchy of Venice. Now the issue here is if he gets enough money, he can also form the Kingdom of Venice, but there is no way to stop that. And I'd prefer to have a king in Venice than a doge in Venice. The new king of Bohemia. Oh good, he's a content guy, so he likes us. Excellent. Don't mind that. Now, we also have a lot of money. So, retinues are almost at cap, but we could afford more of them. And we were trying to bolster up this one army. I'll let it reinforce fully just to see where we're at, but I believe we have 2,000 of the main troops and 2 knight retinues. Alright, good fight. Peasant Rebellion is over, so these troops can piss off. Now, we were looking to spend money. Ah, excellent. Always good to spend money on things like that. Additionally, apparently base tax in Europe Universalis 4 is dependent on how many holdings there are in individual counties. Assuming the county is preserved, some counties are not. So, it's a good thing that we're building places. I think I want these guys to come over here. Don't believe we have a truce of Burgundy. We don't, but we're allies in the jihad. Or the jihad defense. More like the jihad sit around and wait for them to lose. So because that's going to take some time, I will declare this war up here on Kola. And it's a de jure claim for this fellow because he deserves it, to be quite honest. I'll just take it, get it done with. Be fine. Though I do think the jihad will be over well before the Byzantine Holy War for Mosul. Seriously, how hard is it to fight these guys? We really do have to get that Byzantine ribbon into effect. Stop that. Okay, so these guys will evade us. That's alright. The important thing is that the soul soul holding in Cola is incredibly weak. I mean, there's no way these guys could have won, but they could have irritated me by, you know, staying inside. I wonder if Skane's built any... No, they might not have the tech to build trade posts, which I would kind of find amusing and irritating at the same time. They'll get there. That's the republic down here that I'm talking about that we formed in Bornholm. Yes, Prince Mayor Olav II of Skane. You know what? I gave you plenty of time. Plenty of time. It's kind of my heir not making children. So we excommunicate her. And the Pope says, oh yes, absolutely. This guy's no longer a guardian. Okay, so we were training this one for Marshal. We certainly were. She's exceptional. Why can't she inherit? So we find her a nice martial individual. The Duke of Valois. May become Frankish. Probably not. It's alright. Killing Pope. There we go. This lady has been excommunicated, so now it's a bit easier to assassinate her. Invite everybody. Well, that looks like a good amount. Was her husband in that list? Nope. Actually, yes. Right. Again, that message, because we have a friend. So it's all we need is assistance. We don't. We really don't. This one is worth 26 gold to us, so we will ransom her back before we start peace processes. It's a lot of claims. Good. And now you can accept that I have won this war. Done. So now there's only Norway in Scandinavia. Do we have a truce with Norway? Yeah, for 1 year. And we have a claim on Akershus, which is a tiny little province down there. Instead, I think I'll make a claim on Trøndelag and just take the whole damn place. Now, that looked like a big sort of holding, didn't it? Like, this is all Trøndelag here, this duchy, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counties in it. They're just really big, really annoying to traverse through. And ultimately not really worth the trouble. But I'll, you know, make use of a pope for that. The big Syrian Chulanid army there. But they're not moving towards anything that I care about. Excuse me. Okay. Well, yeah, you know, we have easily won this, we just gotta wait for it. We have another son! However, he's a bastard. So he's been born to Lady Euphemia here, who is nobody special. No, denounce it. Not mine. Someone else's. Okay, that's 113% and we cannot invite anybody else. So, hopefully that plot goes ahead, because I don't particularly want her around anymore unless she gets pregnant. This is the second time that I've tried to get a genetic trait like that and it's just failed because the woman and the guy, I mean, I can't really blame the woman for not being able to get pregnant. It's, you know, everybody's fault. More hers though, because of her age. But we should really stop doing that. It plainly doesn't work. So, how many troops can Norway call on? There's us with broken 100k. Nice. Norway? There you are. 68 foul. We're good. And we'll just check his allies just to be sure. Barons and counts. Excellent. And we have, you know, reasons for war on everybody basically, except England. Except England. But that's not such a big deal. This jihad is actually really constraining our efforts because of everybody who's involved in it. Was Prevents involved in it? Pretty sure they were. Yeah. Alright. No big deal. Now see, if we legitimized that kid and made him ours, we would have actually had an issue. Because the Kingdom of Finland is still running under Gavel Kind. So, you know, it would have gone to that kid instead of to Count Hugo here. And it would have actually been unavoidable at that stage, I believe. Short of murdering our own children, which is actually really hard to do. Because you can't plot for it. You've got to actually just pay the money. And while we're not short on money, I have things I would prefer to spend it on than murdering my own offspring. Legitimized or not. Yes, of course, I forgive you. I am magnanimous in my forgiveness. That is totally not a word. Here we go. Finally, the Caliph has accepted his loss. This is a full surrender. We're going to get 150 prestige, a total of about 400 piety and moral authority. Done. The jihad for Jerusalem fails. Pathetic. Good. That just leaves us with this annoying war up here, huh? Excuse me. I think we have a truce of Bulgaria. We don't have a truce of Bulgaria. That's good. Probably don't have one with Ruthenia either then. No, we do. Okay, well the good news is that that's taken us out of our truce with Burgundy. Or not truce, but you know, you're in the same war. So we have some claims that we could go for. I would not like to press this one for burn because this guy is already the count of 4 places. So I'll press the de jure claim on Genève. Right. First things first, we just move into Provence and fuck it up. Well, we just check to see if there's anything we can buy in places. And we could. It's very important to keep that money ticking over and, you know, doing its thing. So a bunch of factions founded, and that's because we lost to 75, you know, plus 75 opinion for, well, being awesome. Slash having Muslims attacking us. Okay, we got a new cardinal. So now we only have 2. Pope despises me. You know what? That's fair enough. He's gonna do that anyway. And I believe we finished some buildings. Yes, so next time we have 703 gold, we can upgrade the keep in Andex. And in Munchen. Perfect. And improved keeps in Snozmo. Just check on that. Yep, so we just build up those castle walls. And we're probably going to attack this place. I see no reason not to. Improved keeps in Passau as well. We're getting really good flow through there on the technology. I like it. Yep. Just attack for... Great. I'll do the same with the town, because towns are, you know, very lightly defended. And probably the same with that bishopric as well, because it doesn't have a lot of troops behind it. The Khan of Rus has died. Lot of factions forming. Where's the independence one? There, it has 20.1%. Nothing to be terribly concerned about. Though I would really like the Byzantines to hurry up and win that war. Oh, this last place is an independent thing. That's interesting. So you can see we can't besiege this last holding, the barony of Tarascon, because it's owned by this dude here. So we'll just head up to Geneva itself and, you know, besiege it. War goal. Okay, seriously. How are you not winning this? Yeah, looks like it's time to help a bro out. So Syria is involved in this war, so we're just going to go and occupy parts of it. Oh, and the Duke the King of Burgundy has given up. Really easily. That's unexpected. Very unexpected. Pretty sure we still have a truce with the Duke of Modena. Yeah, for some time. So, this army... What shall this army do? Oh, we have a claim on Gaeta for one of our counts. That's perfect. That's actually something that we were trying to get for a while. So we'll send these guys down to Rome. You know what? Where's this guy staying? In Yatviagi, all the way up here. That's where our Chancellor is going. Our Chancellor who doesn't actually like us. Hmm. Well, that's an issue, isn't it? The Duke of Anjou is now our councillor. Can't have a chancellor who doesn't like you, unless you're trying to get him murdered, which we're not. Alright. I don't like fighting the Byzantine's wars for him, because he should be able to fight them himself. But if we need him to end this war, we need him to end this war. I know that's circular reasoning, but, well... you know, whatever. And we're definitely attacking through these places. We are now known as the Cruel. Okay. Factions doing their faction thing. Independence is only at 16.4. Alright. 9,000 troops down here, I feel. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, I'm not too sure that this is actually progressing war score. Doesn't seem to have. No. I'll still do it, because it's, you know, irritating to them. But we may have to walk all the way over to the actual war goal. Ugh. But once we get over there, it's fairly easy to take these places. Except for Nabi Yunus here. Wow, that has 2,000 or so troops behind it. Amazing. I still can't believe that they haven't won this war already. I defended against an entire jihad while you guys were fucking around over here. Admittedly a very poor jihad which didn't really work out for them, but, you know, still a thing. I just want these over so that I can start going on hunts and having feasts and, you know, all that sort of stuff. My daughter requires a guardian. Well, why not the Duke of Gotland? Okay, these guys are now in position to strike at Gaeta here, which we might as well do because, you know, we're in a position to do it. We'll win easily. And more to the point, the war for Mosul isn't going to be over anytime soon. He makes a definitive claim which will shortly be disproven. So we are going to have attrition problems in Mosul anyway, which is why we're going to Sinjar, because it's got not so much in terms of issues for us there. You know what, let's have this one take the vows. So now she's a nun, but she is in our court. But you know what, that's fine. Yep, lovely little battle. No war score from it, apparently. Fuck if I know. And we attack because the primary holding is a town. Okay, this is just saying that Hafiz ibn Sadiq Abbasid here is no longer an active participant in the Holy War for Mosul, as his liege, the Caliph here, has joined the war as a defender. So, one guy got replaced by another, basically. It's nothing to really be concerned about. And we're going to attack that place pretty quickly. This one is asking for stuff. Which one was it? Samaya. I'll just be merciful. I'm a nice guy, I'm not cruel, despite what the name says. Okay. I really wish you guys would stop trying to kill family members. It's bad enough that I have to try and, you know, kill off this one. Okay, so now attrition isn't actually a problem in Sinjar, because we control the holding. Or, well, one of the holdings. And now we can just sit there and slowly besiege this place down. So that's a big Amalfi army over there, but nothing to be concerned about. And hopefully my my current test run of my new microphone's muting system just worked. Otherwise, I apologize for your eardrums. That was quite a sneeze. Wonderful. Castle walls were built in Nguyen as well. The previous Serene Doge of Venice has died of depression. Don't know why he was still hanging around, to be honest. Little weird. Yeah, just attack through these places. No drama. I really wish that they would just stop trying to murder each other. I mean, what's the point? We have a truce ending soon. The King of Norway in 11 days. Well, while that is fortuitous, I foresee that our little war down here in Mosul will be ending shortly. I hope. I really hope it does. You've lost, Doge dude. He's making me come all the way down here to actually beat him up. We can usurp the Khanate of Rus, assuming that he wasn't at war, but he is at war. He's defending against somebody's conquest of Volga, Bulgaria. Okay, allegedly he owns stuff in that area. Now, we could currently go to war with the Norwegian, but we're not going to because we're really hoping for the end of wars so that we can start having, you know, happy, fun peacetime. As he once again upgrades his military capacity. Alright. Taking this town, the actual city of Amalfi, should win us this war. We might just be shy. After he, finishes considering that offer. Ascalon has converted to the Catholic faith. Now, I feel that was where our chaplain was. It was. So, I'm going to send him to Durham. Here we are. That's quite a citadel he's got there. Religious customs in Oberbayern. Get rid of that message. There we go. Has increased. That's good. Legalism is definitely the next one that we want, though. So he won't accept our offer. But that's honestly fine. I don't care. We'll either besiege down this place or... that's not a bad idea. What we're actually going to do, after we tell everybody to stop trying to murder each other... God! Move our troops out. I'm going to lead this flank here, personally. And we're going to come around here and beat up these guys. Yeah. We should also have a ticking war score. Apparently we don't, but we really should because we occupy all of the target province. So, fuck you know. We're just slowly sieging stuff down for the Byzantines, not trying to lose men intentionally or anything like that. Yeah, see, these guys are coming around to try and retake Gaeta because they saw that we weren't there. And they're making some weird moves now, but that shouldn't be... yep. The reason why it looks like they're all moving into Khan is because the top army is. You can see there on the list that the main force, the 7,000 men, is moving into Treviso, which is where we want to go. We are getting a bit close to the end of the episode, another 5-10 minutes, we'll see. But hopefully... yeah, they shouldn't be able to evade us, but they are definitely coming down towards us. Something just happened in Parma. Parma has become independent. Well, that was a poor move on their part. This one is complaining about her stuff. I'll be merciful, she's only a kid. Okay, so he's going to move out of there on the 7th of April. We're going to get in there on the 7th of April. Let's see how this plays out. My friend here, Bishop Ernst, has decided that he will join in to our war, which is absolutely no commitment on his part because he's already involved in the war as he's the vassal of one of my vassals, but it does up our opinion with him. So I guess that's okay. Alright, so that was annoying, but we should catch him this time. Yeah, we definitely have. Smack. Oh, we're actually doing pretty well ourselves. Yeah, we're totally a good leader here. Get rid of the damn Craven trade already. Massive war score, we imprisoned this dude. We'll ransom him. Yep. And now we'll set it so that somebody else is leading that side of the army. And we'll try and declare the war done. And we can. It's done. Excellent. So hopefully he fixes this around, because it's now on him. But Capua is still the primary holding of that place. I'm really hoping that winning this siege will give the Byzantines enough war score to declare victory. While I don't read the faction formed and faction, disbanded messages, it is nice to know that something like that is happening. Independence is at 21.3%. Not a bad thing. Okay, so we didn't push him to, proper breaking point. He's at 96%. We're not going to push into... we could push into Mosul. We're not going to be able to make much progress, but we could. What we'll actually do is come down here and beat this army up on our way back to Jerusalem. And in the meantime, Parma. Was the Duke of Genoa? No, he's Italian. Well, I think we can avoid further bloodshed here, my friend. I mean, there's no reason. Yeah, there we go. So I gave him money and now he'll accept vassalization. We're going to send our army down here to Capua. Because the county of Neapolis is ripe for the taking. And we apparently have a claim on it. Somehow. One of our dudes. The Duke of Savoy is attacking the Duke of Modena here for Savoy. I wish him all the best. And good, Parma saw the light of day and has joined us. Plus opinion of the King of Bohemia. When these guys win this siege, that'll be the end of the war. If it doesn't just end like that, wonderful, war's over. Can we do anything? Apparently we can't even assassinate this damn woman. Okay, where is she? She's at Kempton. Spy Master! We're going to send him to build the spy network in Kempton. Now that has increased our chance somewhat. 150 gold. I don't like doing this. Okay, so she died, but the poisoner was apprehended and tortured. Now, what could happen from this? Is Prince Hugo now has the option for a free assassination attempt on us. That's honestly not the greatest thing, because if he takes it and succeeds while we will play as him, he will have the Kinslayer problem. Let me just see if we can arrange a marriage for him with someone. Nobody that I'd like to. Looks like we got Wilhelmina here pregnant again. I mean, he probably won't because we are his father. But, you know. Minus 30 opinion with everybody because our son's a dick. Really, kid? Really? Fucking asshole. So yeah, that's a problem. But, well, I'm hoping that hunts and all that sort of stuff will be able to mitigate that somewhat. So yeah, we're going to have some faction issues in that our factions will be growing in strength. Not a great thing. Okay, so these guys here, I'm going to actually pause their movement because I wanted to just see if we could get some more units. So 1, 2, can only afford 2 shock retinues, that's fine. Send them down. And by afford I mean within the capacity of the retinue cap. Which, when we get enough military, will be the next thing we increase. Massively. Can't believe he told everybody that we, you know, broken. I mean, look, we love this kid. Look, 100 opinion, he loves us. Even though we were breaking our feudal obligations. Fucking asshole. Oh well, we'll call that the end of the episode. So, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you liked this particular episode, give it a like, and if you would like to see more of this sort of thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Someone's in for a world of pain. It's this guy in army. He's attacking the King of Bulgaria. Good on him. Anyway, yep, that's the end of it. So, well, I already went over everything. So, I've been Sub. You've been yourselves. Later.